It's
Oh,
not. You're in the middle of the day, are you now?
it is. It's 1:59 and you're live. Did you know that?
I did not know
Well, you
that.
do now.
I'd have put my makeup on, mate.
Oh, I'm just so glad.
Appreciates the wind, in
Oh,
fairness. Let
no,
me
this is
see if I can
perfect.
turn this round for you. Hang on.
No. You don't have to prove
Right.
anything or turn anything around. Oh my gosh, look at
So there
that.
we go. We've got the beer tent, but half the people have left now because we're getting quite late.
Oh yeah, I know
But
it. It's
we've been
what it.
having long discussions about brewing beer,
Ah,
different
yes.
beers.
Yeah.
So the one here was made specifically for the show. The
Wonderful.
previous one was made with Lotus hops. I decided to make it at 7%.
Uh-huh.
Very appropriate. Unfortunately, it went a little bit wrong and it ended up at 8.2. So it's strong. We were debating about the pros and cons of that. It's left now, it's staggering away. So we're getting quite late in the day. But yeah, I mean,
Look at that. Look at that. This is literally what I wanted to talk to you about, or what we were talking about when the three of us were chatting about the upcoming festival. Is because it's not only about the cars; it's about the social getting back to life, and that's what you're doing right now.
yeah, I mean, look at the scenery behind me.
That's perfect.
And then we're at the bottom end of the camping field. It gets all a bit busy with Winnebagos and all sorts of stuff going on up there. So we've got, I don't know if you can see far enough down there, children playing.
Oh,
They're
that's
having games
wonderful.
of, I don't know what they're playing at the minute. Football, they were playing cricket earlier. They've been running around. James bought a bunch of sort of cowboy guns. They've been legging it. They've been insane. But it's, a lot of us we've occasionally met in person, but a lot of us, we know each other over the internet and we get here together. And then our kids get together and they have fun together. The wives are getting together and having fun. That's what it's about. It's the community spirit of all of it. And I guess you saw the picture of today. It's
Yes, I did.
amazingly full. There's so many things we're not allowed to do. So the hill climb on a closed road, I had to do an interview with the commentator, which not worried in my thing. He was basically saying it'd be so much easier if we had the big screen in front of us and we could see what's happening on the rest of the course and we commentate.
Yes.
You can't have a big screen because that would mean people would congregate in one area.
Yes.
And we're not allowed to do it. Next year we can. For some reason, programs, we weren't allowed to put a program out. It's a cashless show. So we've got to sell everything via credit cards and contactless and all that. There's a lot of things that get in the way of us doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
But in credit to the Yorkshire Motorsport Festival, it's been an absolutely amazing event. Today was quite busy. It was sold out. I think the capacity today was 4,000 people. Yeah. I know the capacity on the place is 60,000. Now, I don't know if that's all weekend, so maybe it's 20,000 a day. But if we only had 4 today, and you think we have 4 times, if you had 10 times that, it'd be rammed. It's a really good event in this climate. How good could it be next year, assuming the world gets a grip on itself?
I know.
Who knows? But
it's really building towards the future. And look at the kids out there playing. We've been waiting a year and 3-4 months for this to happen.
I'm just looking down on them. They were just the nuts. To be honest, I've got the car here running because I was trying to charge the battery on the phone so I could speak to you. Yeah. And the music's playing because it's the only way of getting his music out. Yeah. And they're all playing tag and hide and seek or whatever. And they're climbing in the car. I'm like, you better not twitch that gear stick because you're going down that hill very fast, mate, if you do. So, I don't know, the child health and safety kind of gone out the way. In fact, it's Nick Henstock's tent in front. That would get demolished if he played with it. But it's quite good. And on the stand, we've got a car and it's got the roll cage on. Odin's used to playing it as a climbing frame, but then when there's 6 of his mates who his newfound friends who are playing with it, and it's a climbing frame for everybody. Like I'm trying to talk about the engines that we're dealing with here. It's not a playground. We've got a climbing frame for 6 kids playing about.
Yeah.
But I can't be that killjoy. It's like subtly touch him on a little bit. Yeah. All right. So far so good. Nothing's been broken. Nobody's died. The beer's flowing well. Everybody's enjoying themselves.
And you're camping. You're camping.
We're camping. It was lovely weather today. It's a little bit overcast today. But it was lovely all day. It's been in double figures. Yesterday it was single figures. What a dramatic change. I mean, look at the scenery. I don't know, you'd have to zoom in behind me, but the view behind, it's just a stunning location. It really is.
That's fabulous.
A wide open space. We're needing to work out stuff for next year. As I was liking, because I've got a lot of Westfield customers as well as the Caterham customer. I'm thinking, well, if we have the stand, we have the Westfields to the left and the Caterhams to the right. And I don't know, we'll work it out. What do we do? I mean, I'm rubbish at football. I don't do that. But if we had a Westfield v Caterham football match, it's like, you know, let's just get together. We're all in it together. But you've got sides, but we like it because we're into cars. And we're not... It's all tongue-in-cheek and it's all humour. Is it a game of rounders? I don't know. I'm half tempted to have... Look at this. I don't know if you can get the perspective, but that's quite a big hill behind us.
It is. Yeah, I can see that.
We were meant to have on Thursday night, the local parish church or something, I think it was having a soapbox derby for kids.
That's what you mentioned.
That got put off, I don't know, a week ago because of COVID.
Yeah.
Thinking, well, can we do it here? I remember on Stag Do's having a skateboard and everyone was playing football and I found a big hill and it's like, can we just ride down this? Can you get to the bottom of this on a skateboard? It's a grassy hill. It's deadly. I found years ago some old grass skis. Attach them to the bottom of like this tiny little stacking pallet and put the top of an old school chair on it. See if you can just thrash it down a hill. See what's... I think we have competitions who can get to the bottom of that hill the quickest.
Right.
On some weird contraption that you knocked up in no more than 20 minutes.
Well, there you go. Maybe the contest would include knocking it up together in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think. Right, what can you scavenge off this campsite? It's like, you remember Scrap Heap Challenge?
Yes, I remember that.
And you've got a few, like, there's a set of wheels here and there's a bearing there and there's a stacking pallet in the corner. Well, right, now you've got 20 minutes and a hammer. Get to the bottom of that hill as quick as you can. So I think, the entertainment value. Now we've seen the site for the first time and we know what sort of potential we've got. I think this could be a wonderful event for years to come, and tomorrow, especially next year, we can sort of build on it, see what's going to happen. And I like the family-friendly community spirit of it all. Because like I said to you before, if the likes of me wants to come to an event like this, it's awkward to get away from the family. And if the family want to come with you, there's got to be something there for the family to do.
Exactly.
And if we can get something for everybody to do, how good is that? And,
you can't lose.
It's the community spirit of all of it, innit? It's the car spirit, it's the having your wife and your kids there. What's not to like? If you can get it done, let's get it done and let's think about all aspects and see what we can build on. And I've got to say, for this year, considering all the stumbling blocks and the local council have put this and that and the other in front of you, you've got to meet these criteria and that criteria. The fact that it's gone ahead at all, let alone being as good as it has been, is just amazing. I really got to say, so hats off to the team who have actually put it together. Because in fairness, I get in the impression that a lot of people think that I've put this on. This is not my festival. No. I booked a trade stand on this 3 years ago and it didn't happen last year. And I've tried to encourage car owners to come and I've, got a club stand for them to be on and arrange stuff in the campsite for them to do and just sort of come along and enjoy it. Yeah. And we get in there and I think the more we can get, the more people can come and the more people can take a little bit of what can you arrange as we go along. And we make this a massive event that is the go-to event, and we get. I know there's a lot of international people who are wanting to come this year and just couldn't for obvious reasons. Yeah. But I'm hoping one day, Jim, you're going to turn up because you cannot resist, and it's worth the airfare. You ship your car out, mate. That's what we need. You're like, I'm going to make a month's holiday out of this because this is so good. Yeah. I've got to be there. I've got to see what this is all about. Oh, you want to ride down that hill on a stacking pallet with some cobbled together pram wheels on it and see how fast you can get to the bottom of it. There'll be The beer.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be here for, the beer.
Absolutely. Well, Dave, thank you so much. I mean, you've done yeoman's work. You must be out of breath, and you know what? You're out of sunlight because it's getting dark.
I've just noticed since I've started talking to you, it's 10 minutes ago. I'm getting very dark in my
You
screen.
are, but you know what? You've tuned in and you've had a very full day. Gosh, thank you so much.
Well, it was today, yesterday. It's been non-stop. Unfortunately, I've been on my stand on my own the last couple of days because the guy who was meant to be with me couldn't be there because his dad's really ill. So,
wow.
Yeah, I hope you're doing all right, Andy. And hopefully we'll get here together next year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been a hard slog, but it's definitely been worth it. And I hope everybody else has appreciated what we've sort of got together for our bit of the community. And I think we're doing our bit for cars in general.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's long live the petrol engine.
Absolutely.
A car as a whole. Let's not ignore the hybrid stuff and the
no
battery power. We'll embrace that when the time comes.
Exactly.
But
but it's fun listening to them roar up the hill.
Done.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, unfortunately, I haven't had much chance to see much of it. There's been some interesting things, but I can't really see it from where I'm at. And like I said, the big TV screens to be able to see it, we're not allowed it due to COVID because it was a communal point. But we're still getting there. We're doing what we're doing. And thanks to everybody for actually putting the event on. So, Karen for bending over backwards and sort of, allowing us our daft ideas and going, yeah, all right, we'll do that. And yeah, do what you want. And,
she's had a very open mind, hasn't she?
She's been great. I can't, without Karen, we wouldn't be anywhere near. So she's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know, it makes you think that your sanity is still there when I speak to the likes of you about it. And you go, you know what, you're doing the right thing. And sometimes you're like, what am I doing?
No doubt about it. You're doing the right thing. And it's the community and you're building for the future. And build it and they will come. Yeah.
And hopefully where you can't see them anymore, the kids are still down there. It's nearly dark. They're playing. It's not going to be long by the time they're in cars and they're all doing it. So, I mean, we've got the whole community as a whole for the years to come, set it up and get things going. Hopefully we've got like the Festival of Speed in the North that will grow and become everything that we ever wanted it to be. And we're managing to do some daft stuff. And Karen goes, yeah, all right, if you want. So,
but you're proving that it's not only just the car event, it's not only just the stands and the commercial side of it. Look at what you're doing right now. There's an event happening right now, and look at that. It's multifaceted and it's all working.
I was thinking about it on Thursday. I was looking at my stand and going, why am I doing this? Mm-hmm. You come to an event like this to promote your business and get more work, ultimately.
Yeah.
I've got a backlog of 12 months worth of work or something. Why am I doing this? And it's like, well, you're doing it because you really wanted to get that community spirit of people and just get together. You want... The way I thought this, don't tell my wife. We spent thousands of pounds on our wedding to have basically a big party with all your friends.
Yeah.
This was a lot cheaper. And it's a big party with all your friends.
Well,
years to come, it gets a bigger and bigger party with more and more of your friends.
Yeah.
And it won't cost me any more money. So let's do that. Let's think of it as this big sort of hurrah, let's get together once a year and have a big blowout. And that's what it's about, isn't it, really? The cars bring us together. It's the community that really counts.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, David, I'm going to put a wrap on it. I put a bow on it, as I always say.
I think you've got it because my battery's going to run out, mate.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to say thanks. Gosh, as I've always said before, we're all in this mess together, and you're making a party out of it. So cheers,
well, I'd love to get around the site and show you a video of it, but I'm really struggling to get a chance to go to the toilets to wee, and it's right next to my stand, and I can't. If I join the queue, it might be 20 minutes in the queue or something. I don't know what's happening. So we'll see what happens, but it's it's been a great event, and hopefully you can see from the pictures that I gave you. I got a quick take a snap of that, and you can see what's going on. So yeah, you get the general feel of what it is, apart from a video call with some drunk people in a campsite. I'm one drunk person in the dark in a campsite, but yeah. You get the general idea. The pictures are probably better. Ignore this bit, unless you want to be involved with this sort of thing. But yeah, it's been a great time. So cheers for putting it out there and letting people know what we're doing. And hopefully next year can be an even bigger event, and we won't have so many restrictions, and we can get on with what we're really about.
Yeah, no, this is great, Dave. Thank you so much. You have yourself a wonderful time with your family, and we will, as I say, we will talk to you later.
Brilliant. Cheers, Jim. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
All right.
Bye now.
Bye, mate.
That was awesome, Dave. Thank you.